What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be making a screamer pipe for the hard body. Now there is two reasons as to why I want to do this. The first being because right now where I have my wastegate, it shoots straight out at the firewall. So I want to direct it at least going down, just so it's not hitting the firewall, because for those of you who don't know, what the wastegate does is it controls the boost, and when there is a certain threshold of boost that you want, it allows some of the exhaust gases coming out of the engine to go out into the atmosphere. That way they don't build up boost. So pretty much what's going on is you have a hole in your manifold, and it's just hot air and fireballs even come out of there. So that shooting straight at the firewall is no good. So that's why I'm going to be doing this. That's the main thing. And second, I'm going to be making a screamer pipe so it's really loud and obnoxious. Now, if you have a internal wastegate, you don't have to worry about any of this, because it just, you put your exhaust over it and you're done. But if you have an external wastegate, which is what I'm running, then you could either weld it straight into your downpipe and you'll never really hear it open up, and it'll be as good as an internal wastegate in a sense, but with an external wastegate to hold more power and more boost. Now, I already have the piping right here, or the tubing I should say. It's mild steel, 1.5 inch. I went with mild rather than stainless just because I don't know if I'm going to like it. In the past I've dealt with screamer pipes and external wastegates, and they sound cool, but every car is different, and the manifold does make the sound change a lot. So when you have a tubular manifold and an external wastegate or a screamer pipe, I think it sounds really good. But with a log style manifold, I've heard bad things, and I've never tried it for myself. So I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. So that's why I went with mild steel, plus it's cheap, and I bent this at work, so it's not really a big deal. It's pretty much free, but if you guys want to try this, 1.5 inch mild steel. Now, I just bent it to a rough 90. I think I did about 92 degrees, but the kit that I have on here has a flange. It has two flanges that actually come. So the turbo is obviously right here, and this is the wastegate down here. You can see it right there. Right now it shoots straight at the firewall back here. So what I want to do is with that 90, weld it to the back of this. That way it goes straight down to the ground, not to the firewall. And since I'm using this long pipe, it's going to be loud because it's going to amplify the noise. So hopefully it sounds as good as I think it does. Now, this isn't a exactly how-to video, more or less showing you guys how I'm doing it. That way, if you guys have a log style manifold or an external wastegate and you guys want to make a screamer pipe and you want to see how it sounds on a single cam KA, then that way you could watch this video and get a reference in case you want to do the same thing. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it. There's multiple ways of doing this, but I'm just going to weld this to the flange that I have. I already got the clocking oriented where I want it. That's what I have, this little Sharpie there on the back. So now I just got to clean this off, clean the flange down, and we should just be able to start welding. I got the flange all grounded down, got the tube all nice and cleaned up, and now it's just time to tack it up. I'm not going to weld it first. I'm going to tack it up, throw it in the truck, and see if everything's good. Got it tacked up, and then you can see where it's sitting. Now there is a little bit of a gap on the flange over here since I don't have a gasket in there, and I have it loosely on there, but it's tight enough to where I can get an idea that it's good. So back here I'm not hitting on the dipstick tube, so that's good. It's pretty close, but regardless I'm going to be close no matter what I do. I could remove this and then bend this to back there, but that's for a later topic. It clears the torsion bars, it clears the downpipe, it clears the motor mounts. So yeah, it's good where it's at. Now all I gotta do is burn it in, and it should be good to go. Right there, I don't know if you can see it, but it'll focus. Right there, you could see the tip of it. So it's pretty close to the ground, but I mean the whole truck is pretty much laying frame. So yeah, but yeah, it shouldn't be that loud since it's pointing towards the ground. Now, if I were to go up through the hood, it would be extremely loud, but I'm thinking that this will give me the cool noises I want, yet not be super ignorant. There you go, it's all welded up, laid some goobers on there, but it doesn't matter because you don't really see this, so it's pretty good now. All I have to do is wait for it to cool down because it's pretty damn hot, and install it. Now I'm going to grind down the flange a little bit just to get a better seal, because I'm not too sure if it warped. I don't think it did because I didn't go too ham on it. But yeah, now I guess it's time to actually drive this and see how this wastegate sounds.